All right, good morning and or good afternoon, depending on what time of day you're doing this. But let's go ahead and get on your mat, find your space, and get comfortable. And we're going to do a nice, invigorating, and energizing morning yoga flow. So we're going to go ahead and start with the mat long ways. There's my daisy. And always keep a nice soft bend in the knees. Keep your hips soft. Stomach is engaged but relaxed. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. And go ahead and just start with your hands on your belly. Take a big breath in. Feeling your belly inflate, and then exhale. And gently feel your belly contract, kind of giving all of those internal organs a nice hug with every exhale. So breathe in again. And gently exhale. Feeling the body relax. Sink into the floor through the feet. One more time. Big breath in. And exhale gently. Excellent. So now you can go ahead and open up your stance a little wider if that feels good, because we're going to add movement to this. So you're going to inhale, arms up, reach up over the head, and then exhale, gently bring the arms to the floor if you can. If you can only bring them to the thighs, that's fine as well. Hi, sweet girl. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale. Hi, sweet girl. Inhale up. And exhale again. Inhale, arms up. Hold it here. And then exhale, bring the left arm down to the side of the body and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Blowing all the air out. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, both hands down to the side. Roll the shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms out to your side, palms facing forward. Tuck the hips in, so make sure you're not hyperextending through that lower back. Tuck the hips in. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. So we're stretching through the palms, and just hold it here for a few more breaths. Feeling nothing but the skin of your feet touching the mat. Keeping the knees soft. Feeling the belly engage with every inhale and exhale. And not giving much thought to anything other than the way your body feels right here in this moment. Enjoying the presence of being in this body. Giving yourself just a few more seconds here. We'll get moving here pretty soon. Bring the hands to heart center. All right, so we're starting our sequence grounded and centered. And now we're going to go ahead and get some good movement in. So let's go ahead. I think I put my watch on too tight. I tend to do that. So let's go ahead and inhale, arms out like a big bright star. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the elbows to the thighs as we squat low and burst open. So exhale, squat. Inhale, burst open. Exhale, squat. Inhale, burst open. One more time. Exhale, squat. Inhale, burst open. Give yourself a good stretch. And then go into warrior 2 on the left side or the right side. Either way, because we're going to hit both sides eventually. So hold it here in warrior 2. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. And now go into a reverse warrior. Nothing too exaggerated. Just give yourself that stretch through the rib cage. And then we're going to cartwheel the arms all the way down to the floor, pivoting on that back foot. So we're in a low lunge. And hold it here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Just kind of center the hips. Now take that front foot, step it back into a downward dog. Kind of adjust yourself here. Stretch the calves, hamstrings, center the back. You can tread through the feet a little bit. Big breath in. On the exhalation, come forward into plank. You can drop the knees and then come into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. You can keep the knees on the mat if that feels good. And then tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Take the back leg and lift it straight up. You can open through the hip if that feels good. On the exhalation, we're going to bring that leg in, bringing the knee in towards the chest, squeezing the abs here. Give it a good squeeze. And then press it back and lengthen. This time you're going to bring that foot all the way through and go into warrior one. So lift, and then exhale, warrior two, and come back to center. So we're in that big, beautiful star shape. Breathe in. Exhale, squat, elbows down. Inhale, lift. So come down, big stretch, lift. Come down, big stretch, lift. Hold it here. And then exhale, warrior two on the other side. So kind of ground your feet, center your body, feel your hips, breathing in, breathing out. Go into that reverse warrior here. Exhale, back into warrior two, and cartwheel the arms all the way down. So we're in that low lunge. Give yourself a few seconds here to feel that stretch in the hip flexor. You might feel it in the quad. And then when you're ready, take that foot, press it back into your downward dog. And hold it here. Again, kind of feeling this out, stretching the back, setting into the shoulders, big breath in, and big breath out. When you're ready, come forward. Remember, you can drop the knees as you continue to exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift into your upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Now lift that back leg. Remember, you can open the hip if it feels good. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest. Hold it here. Give it a good squeeze and contraction. And then lift. Now come through into warrior one. Lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Come into your beautiful star. Hands to heart center. Adjust if you need to. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to tie this up here. We're going to go ahead and repeat that, both sides. And we're going to do it a little bit faster. Yes. So 3 squats here. Elbows down. Press it up. Elbows down. Press it up. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, let's go ahead and cartwheel those arms down. Go right into your downward dog. So take that front foot, step it back, breathe here. And then exhale, come forward. This time, try to keep those knees up off the mat if you can. And then on your upward dog, try to bring the knees off the mat if you can. Press back, lift the back leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Press it back. Bring that same foot forward. Warrior one, lifting. Exhale, warrior two. Come to center. Come down, press it up. Come down, press it up one more time. Down, press it up. Exhale, warrior two on the other side. Breathing here. Go into your reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Take that front foot, step it back. We're in downward dog. Big breath in. Exhale, come forward into plank. Go into your chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Lift the back leg. Exhale, bring that knee to the chest. Press it back. Warrior one, lifting. Warrior two, come to center, hands to heart center. Hold it here, breathing. Adjust, grab some water if you need to. Perfect. So stay here. We're gonna do that again, but we're gonna give ourselves a little pause here to really stretch out the hips and do some spinal rotations. So inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands all the way to the floor. So hinging from those hips. Notice how my toes kind of pivot so that they're turning in. And then you can keep your hands on the floor as you let the head and neck go. Dive forward. If you have a small torso like I do, it'll be easier to try to bring your elbows to the floor if that feels good. So just kind of stay here for a little bit. Shifting your weight forward towards the toes. Letting gravity pull the weight of your head down. Lengthening your spine. When you're ready, bring the hands back to the floor. Straighten the spine. Now bring your left hand to the floor right in front of you. If your wrists kind of hurt or if you need a little more room, you can ball up your hand into a loose fist and that'll help to protect your wrists, but it also gives you a little more space here. Careful not to lock out the knees. We're going to take the opposite arm and reach it up towards the sky, trying to keep the hips still. So you don't want to shift the hips over to one side. You want to keep the legs straight, hips still, and then give ourselves that little twist and rotation. When you're ready, come back down to the floor, either hand or fist. Keep the hips straight, big breath in. And on the exhalation, reach the opposite arm up. Staying lifted, up out of the shoulders. Keeping the knees soft, weight forward. And then gently come back down. Let the head and neck go. Stretching through the spine. Fingertips to the floor. Gently come into a flat back. Now notice how my heels are coming in, toes are pivoting out. We're going to bend the knees so that we're in a good squat. Hands to heart center and come to standing. Big breath in. Big breath out. Grab water if you need it. So we're going to repeat this again. Let's go ahead, both sides. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat. Elbows to thighs and stretch it out. Elbows to thighs, stretch it out. One more time. Go into your warrior two. Sink into that pose. Come into reverse warrior. Cartwheel the arms down to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, exhale, come forward. Remember, you can drop the knees to the floor as you come into your chaturanga. Lift into your upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Open up that back leg. This time, as you bring the knee forward, instead of bringing it straight towards the nose, try to bring it to the opposite elbow. Give yourself a good twist there. And then press it back. Step forward into your warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And come to center. Hands to heart center. Breathing here. So inhale, exhale, squat. Reach up. Squat. Reach up one more time. Fall into your warrior two. And go into your reverse warrior. Exhale. Cartwheel those arms down. Step back into your downward dog. Hold it here. Shake out the legs if you need to. Big breath in. And again, come forward into your plank. You can drop the knees or keep them lifted as you come into your chaturanga. Go into your upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the back leg. Remember this time as you bring the knee through, we're going to bring it to opposite elbow and then press it back. Come step forward into your warrior one. And then exhale, warrior two. Come to center again. Walk those feet in. All right. So we're almost done here. We're at 16 minutes. We're winding it down. So bring the hands to heart center. Make sure the feet are comfortable. And then have yourself a good seat. You can take your elbows, rest them on the inside of your thighs. Just make sure that your spine isn't rounding forward. So you want to keep your spine lengthened and straight. As that tailbone sinks towards the floor, the head and the neck shoot up towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. Feeling the body relax into the pose. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Keeping your jaw soft. Keeping your shoulders soft. Feeling your energy settle. Feeling that space that's being created in your lumbar area. If you sit for long periods of time, this should feel really good. I just got back from Hawaii, and I live in Ohio. That was a long flight. It was a long time to be sitting compressed in one little space. So this pose here is excellent for that. Take one more breath in. And exhale. Now, I could be graceful and have this whole entire flow to get out of this pose, but I'm not. I choose not to right now. So you're just going to put your hands on the floor and sit. That's it. All right, so get comfortable in your cross-legged position. You can keep your feet on the floor or bring one foot and set it on top of the other. And again, just kind of adjust your hip bones so that they're both pressed evenly into the mat. Let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs. And again, close your eyes if it feels good. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing your energy to really settle into the hips. Feeling the weight of the mat and the floor underneath your body. Decompressing with every exhale and nourishing with every inhale. All right, guys. I want to keep it under 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a big breath in, arms overhead, press the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center, bow forward, sealing the practice. Namaste, lovelies. Have a beautiful day. If you're interested in some of my longer yoga sessions, I do have an online program called Yoga Body Blast. Please hit me up and I will gladly work with you. And yeah, so with that said, have a beautiful day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.